Hello everyone, this is Anjali, your accountancy subject teacher. Today we are going to start our new chapter number 8, that is other subsidiary books. So as we have already done about the subsidiary book, that is a cash book in which we have record all the cash transactions, right? But as we all know, in an organization few transactions are also done on credit basis. So all the credit basis transactions that we are going to record in this books, that is other subsidiaries. So here the first book is purchase book. So what is a purchase book? So purchase book is a book whenever we are purchasing the goods on credit. Whenever we are purchasing the goods on credit, that transaction will be recorded in purchase book, right? So here we will also study what are the various transactions that we are going to that we are not going to record in purchase book. That is a cash transaction. If we are purchasing in cash, which means कैश में ट्रांजैक्शन की एंड कैश में जो भी ट्रांजैक्शन करते हैं दैट इज ऑलरेडी रिकॉर्डेड इन द कैश बुक. सो वी विल नॉट राइट डाउन, वी विल नॉट रिकॉर्ड इन परचेज बुक. सो कैश purchases will be ignored. Only credit purchases will be recorded. Secondly, purchase of assets, which means here we are preparing a purchase book, and as you know, purchases is always concerned with the goods, not concerned with the assets. So if there is any asset is given in a question, that you will not record in your book, that is a purchase book. There are some another names for the purchase book, just like a purchases journal, invoice book, purchase day book, purchase register. These are some names of purchase book. So we have done two important points, that we have not record transaction in purchase book, that is a cash purchases. Second is purchase of assets. Few students maybe are facing problem to understand what is the difference between asset and what is the difference between asset and goods, right? So purchase book में asset नहीं record करनी है, goods करनी है. For example, if a company who is dealing with the furniture, एक कंपनी है जो कि फर्नीचर से डील कर रही है, और अगर वो अपने शॉप के लिए, अपनी कंपनी के लिए काउंटर्स बाय कर रही है, तो एट दैट टाइम वो उसके लिए फर्नीचर कंसीडर होगा, या यू कैन से एसेट कंसीडर होगी, या वो गुड कंसीडर की जाएगी. तो अगर वो कोई भी काउंटर बाय कर रही है, किस पर्पस के लिए, अपने खुद के यूज़ के लिए कर रही है, तो उसको हम एसेट कंसीडर करेंगे, क्योंकि वो उसकी प्रॉपर्टी बन जाएगी. बट on the other hand, if that company is buying the furniture for a sale purpose, that is known as good. So here we will record only the purchases of goods that is done on credit basis, right? Here you can see the specimen of purchase book is date, particulars. In particulars we will write down the name of the creditor. After that the क्वांटिटी एंड प्राइस हम शो कर देंगे. नेक्स्ट इज इनवॉइस बिल, इनवॉइस नंबर विच मीन्स बिल नंबर. नेक्स्ट इज लेजर फोलियो. एज यू नो दिस ट्रांजेक्शन का लेजर्स में कहाँ पर पेज नंबर है, दैट वी विल राइट डाउन हियर, बट एज you know we will not use it in our books of accounts, but we will prepare it, right? Next is details. Here we do the calculations, and in amount column net amount will be recorded, right? Today we are going to do the columnar purchase book, not a simple purchase book. So what is the difference between simple purchase book and columnar purchase book? In a simple purchase book these columns are included, right? But in a columnar purchase book few columns you will add. Like if you are dealing in the three goods, microwave, geyser, juicer, then you will prepare format as it is, along with you will add the three products अकॉर्डिंग आप कॉलम ऐड कर देंगे, दैट इज नोन एज कॉलमनर परचेज बुक. सो back problem, question number 5, you can open it. Here you can see columnar purchase book in which Meet Electronic deals in 3 main products, geyser, microwave, juicer में वो deal कर रहे हैं, and you have to prepare a columnar purchase book and post them to the respective ledger accounts. So this is Kalyani Publishers book. Here the page number is 8.57, question number is 5. So in this we have to first of all prepare the specimen, that is date, particulars, voucher number, ledger folio, details, amount. That is same as we have done in simple purchase book. After that, as we can see that there are 3 products, geyser, microwave, juicer. Juicer is third one. After that you can see, तो तीनों के ही बारे में वो बात कर रहा है. तो गीजर, माइक्रोवेव, जूसर का हमने अलग अलग सेपरेट कॉलम बना लिया. ये क्यों हम देखते हैं, जब हम चेकआउट करना चाहते हैं कि इंडिविजुअली हाउ मच अमाउंट इज स्पेंट ऑन ईच प्रोडक्ट, तो उस केस में हम कॉलमनर परचेज बुक बनाते हैं, राइट. सो हियर यू कैन सी ऑन 2019 April 1 परचेज फ्रॉम कुमार ब्रदर्स देहरादून. सो पर्सन नेम आ जाएगा कुमार ब्रदर्स देहरादून. क्या बाय किया, 20 गीजर्स एट द रेट 9500 ईच, राइट. एज वी नो ट्रेड डिस्काउंट 10% है दोनों के ऊपर, तो जल्दी से इसके ऊपर कैलकुलेट करो. पहले 9500 को 20 से मल्टीप्लाई कर देंगे, देन वी विल गेट 1,90,000. कैलकुलेट द 10% ऑन 1,90,000, सिंपली 10 विल बी कट, तो 19,000 आ जाएगा. तो नेट अमाउंट जो इसकी आती है, नेट अमाउंट गीजर की, आई एम टॉकिंग अबाउट गीजर, नॉट अमाउंट कॉलम, राइट. गीजर की नेट अमाउंट आ गई 1,71,000. हाउ, 1,90,000 माइनस 19,000, 1,71,000. Next we will move to the April 1st second transaction, that is about microwaves. So 8 microwaves are bought by us from Kumar Brothers Dehradun at the rate 7,600 each. So 7,600 into 8. So what will be the cost? 60,800, and 10% discount that will be deducted. Obviously whenever you are purchasing the goods, okay, तो अगर आपको कुछ डिस्काउंट मिलता है तो वो डिडक्ट हो जाता है. तो 10% अगर निकालेंगे तो सिंपली 0 विल बी कट, 6080. तो 60,800 में से 6080 को डिडक्ट कर दिया. आर वैल्यू विल बी, माइक्रोवेव की नेट वैल्यू आती है 54720. नाउ इट्स टर्न फॉर द अमाउंट कॉलम. अमाउंट कॉलम कैसे आएगा, हमारी April 1 की जो ट्रांजैक्शन है वो सिर्फ एक ही थी. अब क्या करेंगे, इन दोनों को ऐड ऑन कर देंगे. ऐड करके जितनी भी नेट अमाउंट आ रही है, देन अमाउंट टोटल इज 2,25,720. नेक्स्ट ट्रांजैक्शन that we have done on April 12, purchase from Sanyo Enterprises Moradabad. So we will write down here Sanyo Enterprises Moradabad. 9 juicers at the rate 5,000 each. So 9 juicers at the rate 5,000 each लिख दिया. 9 5 का 45 आता है, तो 45 लिख दिया. 10% 5% आई थिंक इसके ऊपर डिस्काउंट है. यस, 5% अगर हम डिस्काउंट लगाते हैं तो इसका आता है 2250. तो इसको इसमें से डिडक्ट कर दिया, देन वैल्यू वी विल गेट, दिस इज अबाउट जूसर, तो जूसर में वैल्यू नेट अमाउंट आ जाएगी 42750. नेक्स्ट इज अबाउट 12 गीजर्स दैट वी हैव परचेज एट द रेट 9,000 ईच. तो 12 9s are 108, देन देयर विल बी a 000 एंड लेस ट्रेड डिस्काउंट. ट्रेड डिस्काउंट इज 5%. सो अगर 10% इसका 10 कम करके 10,800 है तो उसका हाफ कर दो तो 5,400 आ जाएगा. तो 1,08,000 में से 5,400 निकाल दिए तो हमारे पास गीज़र की वैल्यू आती है 1,02,600. सो नेट अमाउंट रिलेटेड टू सेकेंड ट्रांजेक्शन इज 1,45,350. कैसे आई, इन दोनों को ऐड करके. माइक्रोवेव की कोई ट्रांजेक्शन है तो हम वहाँ पर ब्लैंक डाल देंगे. नेक्स्ट इज April 18, you are also purchasing from quality. So next transaction is April 18, purchase from Quality Electronic Panipat, 12 juicers 4,500, 8 microwaves at the rate 800, and trade discount is 10%. So we will write down April 18, Quality Enterprise Panipat, 12 juicers at the rate 4,500 each, and amount will be 54,000. And after that trade discount 10% will be deducted. So 5400 will be deducted from 54,000 and we will get the amount. This is concerned with the juicer, so net amount will be go to the 48600. Next is about 8 microwaves are purchased at the rate 8,000, which means total amount will be 64 and 10% trade discount will be deducted. So amount will be 6400 is trade discount and 6400 is deducted from the 64,000 and we will get the amount related to the microwave is 57600. Now it's turn for the amount column. So what we will do? We will add microwave and juicer's net amount and total amount will be 1,06,200. Fourth transaction is about April 24, that is Bakshi Electronic Limited. Here you can see in the question. So Bakshi Electronic से हम buy कर रहे हैं geyser and juicer. So first of all 20 geysers at the rate 9200 each and amount will be 1,84,000. Trade discount is 10%, that will be deducted. That amount will be 18,400 and net amount related to geyser will be 1,65600, right? Next is about juicer. 15 juicers are purchased from the Bakshi Electronics Limited by us at the rate 4,800 each, right? So here, so amount we will get, that is 72,000. Less trade discount, that is a 10%, that will be 7,200. The remaining amount will be recorded in juicer column, that is 64,800 and the total related to April 24 will be, net amount will be 2,30400. Now it's time for the grand total. What you have to do, just total all the columns, not details, except details. Amount will be total. After that गीजर का टोटल भी करेंगे, माइक्रोवेव का भी एंड जूसर का भी. ओके, इन तीनों को ऐड करेंगे तो आपका टोटल यही वाला बन जाएगा. आप अलग अलग भी कर सकते हैं या इन तीनों को करके टोटल भी लिख सकते हैं. चॉइस इज योर. सो दैट्स ऑल फॉर द कॉलमनर परचेज बुक.